Once upon a time, in a land far away, there existed a mystical and enchanted garden known as the Garden of Tranquility. It was said that within this magical oasis, people could find inner peace and harness the power of meditation to unlock their fullest potential. In this captivating story, we meet Emma, a young traveler who was on a quest to discover the secrets of the Garden of Tranquility. Emma had heard tales of the garden's wondrous abilities to soothe the soul and enhance one's connection with nature. But to reach it, she had to embark on a challenging journey. Through dense forests and treacherous mountains, Emma persevered, guided only by the whispers of the wind and the stars above. Along the way, she faced numerous obstacles, but her determination and unwavering spirit pushed her forward. After weeks of relentless pursuit, she finally stumbled upon the entrance to the garden. The sight that greeted her was beyond imagination. A lush, vibrant sanctuary filled with colorful flowers, sparkling waterfalls, and peaceful animals. Emma's heart filled with joy as she knew she had found what she was seeking. In the center of the garden stood a wise and ancient tree named Eldora, who radiated a calming aura. As Emma approached, Eldora welcomed her with a gentle smile and said, "Welcome, seeker of tranquility. You have journeyed far to find this sacred place. Tell me, what brings you here?" With respect and humility, Emma shared her desire to understand meditation and learn the ways of inner peace. Eldora, sensing the sincerity in her words, agreed to become her mentor. Over the following days, they delved deep into the art of meditation, exploring various techniques to still the mind and connect with the present. Emma discovered that meditation was not merely a tool to relax, but a profound journey of self-discovery. She learned to let go of her worries and anxieties, finding solace in the embrace of nature. The Garden of Tranquility became her sanctuary, a place where she could rejuvenate her mind-body. As time passed, Emma's mastery of meditation grew, and she began to share her experiences with the world. She recorded her reflections, turning them into a captivating English meditation podcast that she shared on her YouTube channel. Week after week, her audience grew, drawn to her mesmerizing storytelling and the soothing ambience of the Garden of Tranquility. People from different corners of the world tuned in to listen, seeking solace and peace amidst their busy lives. Through a podcast, listeners not only learned English but also found a deeper connection with themselves and the world around them. Emma's voice became a beacon of serenity, guiding her audience on journeys of introspection and self-discovery. The word of the Garden of Tranquility and Emma's enlightening podcast spread like wildfire, touching the lives of countless souls. The magical garden became a symbol of hope and transformation, drawing seekers of peace and knowledge from all walks of life. And so, the enchanting story of Emma and the Garden of Tranquility continues, weaving a tapestry of mindfulness and meditation that transcends borders and unites hearts worldwide. Through her English meditation podcast, Emma empowers others to find their inner peace, reminding us all that sometimes the most extraordinary journeys begin with the quest to find stillness within. As Emma's English meditation podcast continued to gain popularity, she received heartwarming messages from her listeners. People from all walks of life shared how her soothing voice and captivating storytelling helped them cope with stress, anxiety, and even trauma. The transformative power of the Garden of Tranquility reached far and wide, crossing language barriers and cultural divides. One day, Emma received an intriguing invitation to speak at an international meditation conference. The event was a gathering of meditation practitioners, teachers, and enthusiasts from around the world. Excited but nervous, Emma accepted the opportunity, eager to share her experiences and the magic of the Garden of Tranquility with a broader audience. As she stood on the stage, she gazed at the sea of expectant faces before her. Her heart fluttered, but she drew strength from the memories of her journey and the profound impact meditation had on her life. She began recounting her quest, describing the challenges she faced, the wisdom she gained from Eldora, and the transformative power of the Garden of Tranquility. Her audience listened with rapt attention, hanging on to every word. Many found themselves transported to the mystical garden through Emma's vivid descriptions. They felt the soft breeze on their skin, heard the gentle rustling of leaves, and tasted the sweet fragrance of flowers. All within the confines of the conference hall. Emma's heartfelt storytelling struck a chord with the attendees, inspiring them to explore meditation with newfound enthusiasm. Her genuine passion for sharing the benefits of meditation and the English language touched the hearts of the audience, leaving a lasting impact on their minds. Among the attendees was a renowned spiritual teacher named Guru Sanjay. Intrigued by Emma's profound wisdom and ability to connect with the audience, Guru Sanjay approached her after the talk. He invited her to stay back and engage in a deeper conversation about meditation and its potential to change lives. The meeting turned out to be a pivotal moment in Emma's journey. Guru Sanjay recognized her innate talent for guiding others in meditation and the power of her storytelling. He offered to collaborate with her, combining his spiritual knowledge with her English meditation podcast to create a series of guided meditation sessions. Emma was humbled and honored by the offer. She knew that Guru Sanjay's guidance could elevate her podcast to new heights, reaching even more people worldwide. Together, they carefully curated meditation sessions that encompassed various aspects of mindfulness, self-compassion, and inner healing. The episodes featuring Guru Sanjay's teachings became an instant hit, attracting a diverse and dedicated audience. Listeners now had the opportunity to experience a harmonious blend of spirituality and language learning. Emma's English meditation podcast became a sanctuary for those seeking to understand their inner selves while improving their English language skills. As the podcast's popularity soared, Emma and Guru Sanjay embarked on a global tour, conducting meditation workshops and language learning sessions. They visited different countries, embracing cultural diversity and connecting with individuals from various backgrounds. People came from far and wide to participate in these transformative events, all eager to experience the magic of the Garden of Tranquility. One day, during a workshop in a bustling city, Emma met a young woman named Sophia. Sophia had faced numerous challenges in life, and her journey had been filled with self-doubt and uncertainty. However, the moment she listened to Emma's guided meditation, something inside her shifted. Through Emma's soothing voice, Sophia found the strength to confront her fears and insecurities. She felt a sense of belonging and acceptance she had never experienced before. Grateful and inspired, Sophia approached Emma after the workshop to share her story. Touched by Sophia's vulnerability, Emma invited her to join them on their journey. Sophia's proficiency in multiple languages and her own profound experiences with meditation made her an invaluable addition to the team. Together, they formed a tight-knit trio, each complementing the other's strengths and bringing a unique perspective to the podcast. As Emma, Guru Sanjay, and Sophia continued their global tour, their impact on people's lives became even more evident. Each workshop, retreat, and podcast episode touched hearts and left lasting impressions. The Garden of Tranquility became more than just a mystical place. It evolved into a symbol of hope, resilience, and unity. Word of their transformative work reached the media, and soon Emma's story was featured in numerous newspapers, magazines, and television programs. The world celebrated the journey of the young traveler who had set out to discover the secrets of meditation and found a path to touch the lives of millions. Amidst all the recognition and acclaim, Emma remained grounded and focused on her mission to empower others. She knew that true success lay not in fame or fortune, but in the positive impact she had on people's lives. The English Meditation Podcast had grown far beyond her wildest dreams, becoming a global movement of mindfulness and language learning. As years passed, Emma, Guru Sanjay, and Sophia continued their journey, exploring new horizons and spreading the message of peace and harmony. They collaborated with other influential teachers and thought leaders, making the podcast a hub of wisdom and inspiration. Yet, amidst all the growth and achievements, the Garden of Tranquility remained the heart and soul of their work. It served as a constant reminder of the beauty and serenity that lay within each individual, waiting to be uncovered through meditation and self-discovery. And so, dear listeners, the story of Emma and the Garden of Tranquility continues to unfold, inviting you to join this enchanting journey of mindfulness and language learning. May you find solace in the embrace of meditation and experience the transformative power of the English Meditation Podcast as you embark on your own quest to discover the wonders that lie within your heart and mind. Remember, every step you take towards inner peace is a step towards a brighter, more harmonious world.
Introduction: Unlocking the Language Labyrinth. Meet Emma, a curious traveler with an insatiable appetite for learning and exploring. Emma's fascination with languages leads her on an unexpected adventure when she stumbles upon a hidden antique bookstore nestled in the heart of her bustling city. As Emma steps into the quaint bookshop, the scent of old parchment and leather fills the air. The shelves are lined with dusty tomes, each seemingly holding secrets from a bygone era. At the center of the room stands an ancient oak table, upon which rests a single, weathered book, its pages adorned with cryptic symbols and a title written in an unfamiliar script. The enigmatic shopkeeper, Mr. Sinclair, appears from the shadows, his eyes twinkling with intrigue. He explains that this is no ordinary book. It's a portal to different dimensions of English language and culture. However, there's a catch. Emma must embark on a quest to decipher the title before the full power of the book can be unlocked. Drawn in by the mystery, and eager to enhance her English language skills, Emma accepts the challenge. Armed with determination, a pocket dictionary, and her trusty notebook, she sets out on a linguistic journey like no other. Each turned page takes her to a new world, a new era, and a new English-speaking adventure. Little does Emma know, her path is not only one of linguistic exploration, but also of personal growth and cultural discovery. With every leap through time, she'll forge connections, unravel puzzles, and ultimately become a beacon of inspiration for language learners around the globe. Stay tuned as we join Emma on her captivating odyssey through the pages of the mysterious book, witnessing her triumphs, facing her challenges, and learning alongside her as we embark on a shared quest to master the art of English communication. The journey begins, and the language labyrinth awaits. Are you ready to unlock its secrets? Act 1. The Enchanted Book. Eager to unlock the secrets of the mysterious book, Emma returns to her cozy apartment and places the ancient tome on her desk. With a deep breath, she begins deciphering the title, carefully comparing the unfamiliar symbols to her pocket dictionary. As the last piece falls into place, a soft glow emanates from the book, enveloping Emma in a shimmering light. Blinking in astonishment, Emma finds herself transported to a bustling Elizabethan marketplace. The air is filled with the melodic cadence of Shakespearean English. Wide-eyed and bemused, she navigates through the crowd, stumbling upon a boisterous group of actors performing a scene from Romeo and Juliet. Seizing the opportunity to interact, Emma joins the players backstage, stumbling over words as she attempts to converse in the poetic language of the era. With patient guidance from the actors, she starts to grasp the nuances of archaic English, picking up new phrases and expression. As the final curtain falls on this chapter, Emma's surroundings blur once again, and she finds herself in a Victorian parlour, sipping tea with a group of genteel ladies. Polite conversations fill the air, and Emma marvels at the ornate phrases and formalities of the time. She takes diligent notes in her trusty notebook, soaking in the language and customs of the Victorian era. But the book's magic doesn't confine Emma to the past alone. In a dazzling display, she's transported to a futuristic city where English has evolved into a harmonious blend of global accents and slang. The streets are alive with vibrant conversations, and Emma embraces the challenge of understanding this new variation of the language. With each leap through time, Emma's confidence grows. She begins to adapt her speech to suit each era, effortlessly switching between Shakespearean eloquence and modern-day slang. Along the way, she forges unexpected friendships, learns valuable life lessons, and discovers the profound impact language has on shaping cultures and histories. Yet, for all the adventures and knowledge gained, Emma senses that there's a deeper purpose to her journey. She's determined to unravel the mystery behind the enchanted book and discover its true potential. As Act 1 draws to a close, Emma finds herself on the cusp of an exciting revelation, ready to delve further into the language labyrinth and uncover its hidden truths. Stay tuned as we accompany Emma on her thrilling quest where language and time intertwine, and where each page turned brings her closer to unraveling the ultimate secret of the enchanted book. The adventure continues, and the language awaits its next explorer. Act 2. The Language Challenges. With a newfound determination burning within her, Emma eagerly delves deeper into the enchanted book, ready to face the language challenges that lie ahead. Each turn of the page whisks her away to a different time and place, where English takes on a unique form, accompanied by its own set of challenges and delights. Chapter 1. Whispers of the Past, Ancient England. Emma's surroundings shift dramatically as she finds herself in a quaint medieval village nestled amidst rolling hills. Wooden cottages line narrow cobblestone streets, and the air is filled with the scent of freshly baked bread. Villagers go about their daily chores, greeting each other with a curious yet friendly gaze. Emma's initial attempts at conversation result in puzzled looks and raised eyebrows. The language of this era is a far cry from the English she's accustomed to. Words sound different, and sentence structures have a unique rhythm. Determined, Emma approaches an elderly woman sitting outside her cottage, her hands busy weaving a tapestry. The woman introduces herself as Elswith, a skilled storyteller of the village. Emma listens intently as Elswith weaves tales of heroic knights and mythical creatures, capturing the essence of Old English storytelling. With each tale, Emma's ears become attuned to the cadence and vocabulary of the ancient language. Over the course of her stay, Emma engages in daily activities with the villagers, tending to the animals, helping with chores, and even participating in a lively dance around the bonfire. Through these interactions, she gradually picks up Old English words and phrases, learning to greet, inquire, and express gratitude in the language of the past. One day, as Emma sits by the fire with Elswith, she musters the courage to tell a simple tale she's crafted herself. Elswith listens attentively, her eyes lighting up with delight. Although Emma stumbles over some words, her effort is met with warm applause from the villagers gathered around. As the chapter draws to a close, Emma bids farewell to her newfound friends. She leaves the village with a heavy heart, having formed a bond that transcends time. With Elswith's parting gift of a woven bracelet, Emma steps back into the present, a profound sense of accomplishment filling her being. Back in her apartment, Emma reflects on her time in ancient England. The experience has not only enriched her language skills, but also deepened her appreciation for the power of storytelling and the resilience of language through the ages. Armed with the lessons of the past, Emma eagerly turns the page, ready to embark on her next linguistic adventure. Stay tuned as Emma's journey continues, carrying with her the echoes of ancient England and the wisdom it imparts. The language labyrinth awaits, and with each step, Emma inches closer to mastering the art of English communication. Chapter 2. Harmony of the Ages, Renaissance Era. With a renewed sense of excitement, Emma opens the enchanted book once more. This time, she is transported to a bustling Renaissance courtyard, where artisans are busy at work, and the air is filled with the strains of melodious music. Emma's senses come alive as she takes in the lively atmosphere. She finds herself in the midst of a group of musicians, each playing a different instrument. Their harmonious melodies create an enchanting backdrop for the scene. Emma's heart swells with anticipation as she approaches the musicians, eager to immerse herself in the Renaissance era's unique language of music and speech. As the musicians take a break, Emma strikes up a conversation with a young lutenist named Alessandro. His expressive eyes and animated gestures bring the language to life, making it a joy for Emma to learn. Through their conversations, she discovers that the Renaissance era places great emphasis on eloquence and expression, not just in music, but also in spoken word. Alessandro invites Emma to join their ensemble, handing her a small drum. As they play, Emma's drumming blends seamlessly with the lute, harp, and flute, creating a symphony that resonates with the soul. This musical camaraderie serves as a metaphor for language, the interplay of words and tones, each contributing to a harmonious whole. Beyond music, Emma explores the Renaissance city, engaging in conversations with scholars, poets, and artists. She learns the delicate art of crafting sonnets and ballads, each word meticulously chosen to evoke emotion. She attends a masquerade ball, where she learns the language of fan gestures and courtly compliments, uncovering the intricate layers of communication in this era. As the chapter comes to a close, Emma stands before a grand tapestry depicting scenes from the Renaissance. The threads of the tapestry intertwine, much like the elements of language and culture she has encountered. With a sense of accomplishment, she leaves the Renaissance behind, carrying with her the melodies of the past and a deeper understanding of language's power to convey emotion and connection. Back in her modern apartment, Emma reflects on the Renaissance chapter of her journey. She understands that language isn't confined to words alone. It's also the cadence of music, the stroke of a brush, and the passion in a performer's eyes. With this newfound insight, Emma eagerly turns the page, ready to step into the next chapter of her language adventure. Stay tuned as Emma continues to navigate the language labyrinth, where each era brings its own unique lessons and treasures. The adventure unfolds, and the tapestry of language awaits its next weaver. Chapter 3. Through the Looking Glass, Victorian England. Emma opens the enchanted book once more, and with a shimmering light, she steps into a world of opulence and elegance. Victorian England. She finds herself in the midst of a lavish garden party, where ladies don extravagant gowns and gentlemen sport finely tailored suits. The air is filled with polite chatter and the clinking of teacups. Observing the scene, Emma realizes that the language of this era extends far beyond mere words. It's about graceful gestures, proper attire, and mastering the intricate dance of social interaction. She watches as guests engage in conversations that are both eloquent and nuanced, each exchange a carefully choreographed performance. Emma's curiosity leads her to Lady Eleanor, a gracious hostess known for her impeccable manners. Lady Eleanor takes Emma under her wing, introducing her to the refined world of Victorian communication. Emma learns the art of the fan language, a subtle code where each movement conveys a specific message. She practices this secret language with Lady Eleanor, who guides her through a graceful conversation without uttering a single word. As days pass, Emma becomes immersed in Victorian customs. She participates in afternoon teas, engaging in discussions that touch on literature, art, and current events. She attends grand balls where the language of dance speaks volumes, and she learns to navigate the complexities of formal introductions and courteous exchanges. One evening, Lady Eleanor presents Emma with a sealed letter. Inside, Emma finds an invitation to a masquerade ball. The catch: she must solve a riddle to decipher the dress code. With determination, Emma cracks the code and arrives at the ball in a stunning gown, ready to showcase her newfound skills. As the grand chandeliers cast a warm glow over the ballroom, Emma engages in conversation with masked strangers, using her knowledge of fan language and Victorian etiquette. With each encounter, she discovers the power of unspoken communication, a subtle tilt of the head, a delicate sip of champagne, a twirl on the dance floor, all combining to convey messages and emotions. As the clock strikes midnight, signaling the end of the ball, Emma reflects on her time in Victorian England. She realizes that effective communication extends beyond words. It's about understanding context, reading between the lines, and embracing the beauty of non-verbal cues. Back in her modern apartment, Emma delicately folds a fan, a souvenir from her Victorian escapade. With a smile, she gazes at the intricate patterns and recalls the dances, conversations, and newfound friendships that have enriched her journey. Eager to continue unraveling the mysteries of language, she turns the page, ready to step into the next chapter of her linguistic odyssey. Stay tuned as Emma's adventure takes her deeper into the language labyrinth, where each era offers its own unique lessons in communication and culture. The journey continues, and the pages of the enchanted book hold more secrets and surprises for our intrepid explorer. Chapter 4: Echoes of the Future. As Emma opens the enchanted book once again, a dazzling burst of light surrounds her, and she finds herself standing in the heart of a bustling futuristic city. Skyscrapers reach for the sky, and holographic billboards display advertisements in a variety of languages. People from all corners of the world walk the neon-lit streets, engaged in lively conversations. Emma's ears pick up snippets of speech, each sentence a fascinating blend of accents and colloquialisms. She approaches a street food vendor and orders a dish using a fusion of slang she's never heard before. The vendor, a jovial woman with a friendly grin, explains the local jargon to Emma, who quickly adapts to the vibrant linguistic landscape. Curious to explore further, Emma ventures into a futuristic cafe where a group of friends huddled around a table engages in rapid-fire banter. She strikes up a conversation with a tech-savvy young woman named Lynn, who shares her passion for language evolution in the digital age. Lynn introduces Emma to a language app that instantly translates and adapts speech to various accents, allowing Emma to fully immerse herself in the futuristic linguistic experience. As Emma spends time in this era, she learns to navigate the intricacies of accent variation, embracing the beautiful diversity that English has become. She engages in conversations with people from different cultural backgrounds, each contributing a unique flavor to the language. Emma's interactions teach her the importance of active listening and empathy in a world where communication bridges continents and unites people. One evening, Emma attends a language fusion festival where performers showcase a mesmerizing blend of traditional and futuristic art forms. Dancers move gracefully to a symphony of languages. Poets recite verses that transcend borders, and holographic displays convey stories without a single spoken word. Emma joins the festivities, using her own language skills to connect with performers and audience members alike. As the festival reaches its climax, Emma gazes at the starlit sky, contemplating the journey she's undertaken. She understands that language is a living entity, constantly evolving and adapting to the world it inhabits. The futuristic era has taught her that while the landscape of communication may change, the core essence of connection remains unchanged. Back in her apartment, Emma sits at her desk, surrounded by holographic notes and a digital translator. She reflects on her time in the future, realizing that understanding and embracing the ever-changing nature of language is a powerful tool for meaningful communication. With a sense of gratitude and anticipation, Emma turns the page of the enchanted book, ready to uncover the final secrets that lie ahead. Stay tuned as Emma's odyssey through the language labyrinth nears its conclusion, where she'll merge her learnings from the past, present, and future into a tapestry of linguistic mastery and cultural appreciation. The journey continues, and the pages await their final chapter. Act 3: The Grand Revelation. With each chapter of her journey behind her, Emma stands on the threshold of a new understanding. The enchanted book has led her through the annals of time, allowing her to experience the evolution of English and the unique cultures that have shaped it. Yet, as she gazes at the final chapter, she senses that there is more to discover, a revelation that transcends words alone. Emma finds herself in a tranquil library, bathed in golden light. Shelves upon shelves of books line the walls, each containing the stories of countless lives. At the center of the room stands a grand oak table, upon which rests a simple yet elegant leather-bound journal. Intrigued, Emma opens the journal, and as she does, the room seems to hum with a quiet energy. To her astonishment, the journal is written in a language she has never encountered. The symbols dance across the pages, forming intricate patterns that pulse with a mysterious rhythm. Emma realizes that this is the true language of the enchanted book, a language that transcends time and speaks to the essence of human experience. As Emma traces the symbols with her fingers, the pages come to life, revealing a series of images. Each image represents a moment from her journey, a Shakespearean play, a Renaissance ball, a futuristic festival, and each image is accompanied by a profound emotion she felt during those moments. With a sense of clarity, Emma understands that the enchanted book was never just about learning different versions of English. It was about connecting with the hearts of people across time, about experiencing the full spectrum of human expression and emotion. The symbols in the journal are a universal language, a testament to the shared experiences that unite humanity. Emma closes her eyes, allowing the images and emotions to wash over her. She sees herself laughing with villagers in ancient England, dancing with joy in the Renaissance, engaging in heartfelt conversations in Victorian parlours, and sharing moments of understanding in the futuristic city. Each experience, each connection, has left an indelible mark on her soul. With a deep sense of gratitude, Emma picks up her trusty notebook, now filled with sketches, notes, and memories from her journey. She adds a final entry, a reflection on the revelations she has uncovered. As she finishes writing, the journal's symbols begin to glow, merging with her words and experiences. The room fills with a warm light, and Emma's surroundings blur. She finds herself back in her apartment, the enchanted book resting gently on the table before her. The book's pages are now filled with the symbols from the journal, a visual representation of the profound connection she has forged. Emma realizes that the true power of language lies not only in the words we speak, but in the connections we create. She understands that each era she visited was a chapter in a greater story, the story of humanity's shared journey through time, culture, and language. With a sense of fulfillment, Emma looks into the camera, addressing her viewers directly. She shares her insights and invites them to embark on their own language journeys, to explore the beauty of different cultures, and to embrace the universal language of human connection. As the screen fades to black, Emma's voice lingers, a gentle reminder that language is more than just a means of communication. It's a bridge that spans time and space, linking us all in a tapestry of shared experiences and understanding. And so, dear viewers, as Emma's journey comes to an end, a new beginning awaits. The pages of the enchanted book may have closed, but the story of language and connection continues to unfold, one word, one gesture, one heart at a time. Conclusion. Unveiling the tapestry of language. With the echoes of Emma's journey still resonating, we find ourselves reflecting on the remarkable odyssey she undertook through the pages of the enchanted book. Her exploration of different eras, cultures, and forms of English has not only enhanced her language skills, but has woven a tapestry of experiences that transcend time and borders. As the final chapter of her adventure comes to a close, we see Emma standing at a crossroads, a place where her past, present, and future converge. The enchanted book, now well worn and filled with sketches, notes, and symbols, rests on a pedestal before her. Emma gazes at the book, her eyes filled with a profound sense of gratitude and understanding. She has come to realize that language is the key to unlocking not only the words we speak, but also the doors to our shared humanity. Through the enchanting journey she embarked upon, she has learned that language is a vessel carrying stories, emotions, and connections that transcend time and space. With a soft smile, Emma turns to the camera, addressing her viewers, her fellow travelers, in the realm of language learning. She speaks with a warmth that touches the heart. Dear friends, our journey together has been one of discovery, of growth, and of connection. We've explored the richness of language across centuries and continents, and in doing so, we've uncovered the true essence of communication, the art of understanding, embracing, and celebrating our differences. Through every era, every conversation, and every encounter, we've learned that language is more than words. It's a bridge that unites us, a mirror that reflects our shared humanity. As our story comes to an end, let us carry forward the lessons we've learned. Let us continue to explore, to converse, and to connect. Let us remember that every word holds a story, every accent tells a history, and every gesture conveys a feeling. And as we navigate the complexities of our modern world, let us hold fast to the belief that language is a source of unity, a celebration of diversity, and a reminder that we are all part of a grand, interconnected tapestry. As we bid farewell to this enchanted journey, let us embark on new paths with open hearts and curious minds. The pages of the book may close, but the story of language, of culture, and of human connection lives on within each of us. Thank you for joining me on this incredible adventure. Until we meet again, may your words be a reflection of your compassion, your curiosity, and your unwavering desire to connect with the world around you. As Emma's voice fades, the screen slowly transitions to a view of an open window where the soft breeze carries the whispers of different languages. The camera pans out, capturing the beauty of a world united by the threads of language and the shared human experience. And so, dear viewers, our journey ends, but the story of language continues to unfold, forever weaving us together in the grand tapestry of life. As we navigate our own paths, may we remember the power of language to connect, inspire, and transform, a timeless legacy that echoes through the ages.
Introduction. Meet Maya Johnson, a remarkable woman who defied all odds to achieve her dreams. Born in a small town, Maya faced numerous challenges and hurdles from a young age. Her family struggled financially, and she had limited access to educational resources. However, Maya's passion for learning and determination to overcome obstacles set her on an extraordinary path. Act 1. The Early Struggles. In Act 1 of the inspirational journey of Maya Johnson, we delve into Maya's early struggles and the challenges she faced while growing up in a small town with limited resources. Maya Johnson was born into a modest family in the quaint town of Harmonyville. From a young age, it was evident that Maya possessed a curious and inquisitive mind. She was always eager to learn and explore the world around her. However, life in Harmonyville was far from easy. Maya's family struggled to make ends meet, and the town's educational facilities were inadequate. The local school lacked essential resources, and there were no extracurricular activities available for students. Despite these limitations, Maya's determination to learn never wavered. Her parents, recognizing her eagerness to study, did their best to support her passion. They scoured secondhand shops for books and borrowed textbooks from friends and neighbors. Although the collection was limited, Maya cherished each book as a treasure trove of knowledge. During this time, Maya developed a love for storytelling. She would often weave imaginative tales for her younger siblings and friends, captivating them with her creativity. Through storytelling, she discovered the power of language and its ability to transport people to different worlds and experiences. However, as she grew older, Maya realized that her English skills were lacking. The language barrier seemed insurmountable in Harmonyville, where English speakers were few and far between. Determined not to be held back, Maya sought every opportunity to improve her English. She stumbled upon an old English dictionary at a local library, and despite its tattered condition, she treasured it like a precious gem. Maya spent countless hours poring over its pages, diligently learning new words and their meanings. Maya's parents, witnessing her relentless pursuit of knowledge, encouraged her to never give up on her dreams. They believed in her potential and sacrificed what little they had to support her education as much as they could. As Maya entered her teenage years, the lack of educational resources became more apparent. Frustration would sometimes set in, but she used it as fuel to drive her forward. Maya knew that she had to find a way to break free from the confines of her small town and pursue a better education. Little did Maya know that an unexpected turning point awaited her. One day, a new teacher named Mr. Thompson arrived at Harmonyville's school. Unlike the others, Mr. Thompson saw the potential in Maya and noticed her thirst for knowledge. He took a special interest in her education, determined to help her thrive despite the challenges. Act 1 concludes with the arrival of Mr. Thompson, setting the stage for Act 2, where Maya's life takes a pivotal turn, leading her on a transformative journey of growth and learning. Act 2, the turning point. In Act 2 of the inspirational journey of Maya Johnson, we explore the turning point in Maya's life when she encounters Mr. Thompson, a compassionate teacher who opens new doors for her. Mr. Thompson, with his warm smile and encouraging demeanor, immediately stood out from the other teachers at Harmonyville's school. He had recently moved to the town with a passion for making a difference in his students' lives. Maya's dedication to learning English caught his attention, and he knew he had to help her harness her potential. One way, after class, Mr. Thompson approached Maya and struck up a conversation. He asked her about her interests and dreams, and Maya eagerly shared her love for storytelling and her desire to improve her English skills. Mr. Thompson listened attentively, impressed by Maya's determination and passion. Recognizing the limitations of the school's resources, Mr. Thompson decided to take matters into his own hands. He researched language exchange programs and online resources that could aid Maya in her English journey. He believed that exposure to native English speakers and interactive learning platforms could significantly benefit her. With enthusiasm, Mr. Thompson introduced Maya to a language exchange program that paired her with students from English-speaking countries. Through video calls and messaging, Maya began practicing her English with her new international friends. This experience opened up a whole new world for her, allowing her to interact with diverse cultures and gain exposure to different accents and expressions. The language exchange program was a revelation for Maya. Not only did her language skills improve rapidly, but she also formed meaningful friendships with her language partners. Their support and encouragement gave her the confidence to keep pushing forward. Mr. Thompson didn't stop there. He also shared online resources and recommended English literature that aligned with Maya's interests in storytelling. Maya was ecstatic to discover a plethora of books, articles, and videos that expanded her knowledge and honed her language abilities. As Maya's English fluency grew, so did her storytelling prowess. She began incorporating English narratives into her tales, infusing them with rich vocabulary and cultural references. Her storytelling videos gained traction within the language exchange community, and viewers praised her ability to engage and entertain. Mr. Thompson's mentorship extended beyond the classroom. He encouraged Maya to create her own YouTube channel dedicated to teaching English through stories. With his guidance, Maya embarked on her digital storytelling journey, bringing her unique blend of creativity and language instruction to a global audience. As Maya's online presence grew, so did the impact of her teachings. Viewers from all over the world tuned in to learn English through her captivating stories. Maya's passion for teaching and storytelling shone through her videos, leaving a lasting impression on her audience. The turning point in Maya's life was a testament to the power of a caring mentor and the opportunities that technology and the internet can provide. Thanks to Mr. Thompson's support and belief in her abilities, Maya found her calling and embarked on a life-changing path to empower others through language education and storytelling. Act 2 sets the stage for Act 3, where Maya's journey to success takes flight as she navigates the challenges of pursuing higher education while continuing to inspire and impact learners worldwide. Act 3. The Journey to Success. In Act 3 of the inspirational journey of Maya Johnson, we follow Maya's path to success as she navigates the challenges of pursuing higher education while continuing to inspire and impact learners worldwide through her storytelling and language education. With newfound confidence and a growing passion for teaching English, Maya's YouTube channel gained momentum. Her engaging storytelling style and effective language instruction attracted a diverse and dedicated audience from all corners of the globe. Viewers were not only learning English, but also finding motivation in Maya's personal journey. As her channel flourished, Maya faced a crucial decision: how to balance her dedication to teaching with her own pursuit of higher education. The desire to continue her studies and expand her knowledge of English and communication compelled her to explore scholarship opportunities. Maya devoted herself to numerous scholarship applications, pouring her heart into each essay and submission. Her journey to success was fraught with uncertainty, but she persevered, drawing on the same determination that had guided her since her early struggles in Harmonyville. Her efforts paid off when she received a scholarship to a prestigious university. With immense gratitude and excitement, Maya embarked on her academic journey, majoring in English and communication. The university environment exposed her to a diverse range of perspectives and approaches to language instruction. Maya's storytelling and language teaching skills thrived in this dynamic academic setting. She joined various clubs and organizations related to language education, where she collaborated with like-minded peers and professors. Her YouTube channel continued to grow, becoming a powerful platform for her to share her academic experiences and insights with her audience. During her university years, Maya faced the challenges of managing her time effectively, balancing her academic responsibilities. Social life and YouTube channel demanded meticulous planning and dedication. She encountered moments of self-doubt and exhaustion, but the messages of support from her viewers and the impact she saw her videos making on language learners worldwide inspired her to keep pushing forward. Maya's dedication to her craft did not go unnoticed. Her professors recognized her potential and encouraged her to participate in language conferences and workshops. At these events, Maya had the opportunity to present her innovative teaching methods and share the transformative power of storytelling in language education. As she neared the end of her university journey, Maya reflected on the impact her YouTube channel had made on her life and the lives of others. Her story had become a source of inspiration for language learners everywhere, proving that perseverance and a love for learning could overcome any obstacles. Upon graduating with honors, Maya faced an array of opportunities. Job offers from educational institutions and language learning companies poured in, but she remained committed to her passion for online teaching. Deciding to continue her YouTube journey, she also started offering online courses and workshops to cater to the diverse needs of her growing audience. Maya's impact on language learners continued to expand, reaching beyond YouTube. She authored a book that combined storytelling with language learning techniques, earning accolades from educators and learners alike. Her innovative approach to language education garnered recognition, leading to invitations to speak at international conferences and events. As her influence grew, so did her mission to make language education accessible to all. Maya started initiatives to support language learners from underprivileged backgrounds, providing scholarships, resources, and mentorship to those who lacked access to traditional language learning opportunities. Act 3 concludes with Maya's remarkable journey to success, a journey shaped by her resilience, passion, and commitment to empowering others through language education and storytelling. As she continues to inspire learners worldwide, Maya's legacy becomes a shining beacon of hope for anyone striving to overcome challenges and make a positive impact through the power of language. Act 4 will delve into the profound impact Maya's teachings had on her audience, sharing stories of learners who transformed their lives through her guidance and support. Act 4. Empowering Others. In Act 4 of the inspirational journey of Maya Johnson, we explore the profound impact of Maya's teachings on her audience, showcasing stories of learners who have transformed their lives through her guidance and support. Maya's YouTube channel and online courses had become a global sensation, reaching millions of language learners from all walks of life. Her unique approach to teaching English through storytelling resonated deeply with her audience, fostering a strong sense of community among learners worldwide. One of Maya's most heartwarming success stories came from Mariah, a young woman from a rural village in South America. Mariah had limited access to formal education, and her dream of learning English seemed far-fetched. However, one day, she stumbled upon one of Maya's storytelling videos on YouTube. Captivated by Maya's engaging narratives, Mariah began her language learning journey through the power of storytelling. With dedication and Maya's guidance, Maria's English skills flourished. She started a small language exchange group in her village, where she shared Maya's videos with fellow learners. Maria's enthusiasm and determination to learn English inspired others, creating a ripple effect that spread throughout her community. Maya also received heartfelt messages from parents who were learning English alongside their children, bonding over her stories and lessons. Families found joy in language learning, strengthening their relationships as they embarked on this educational journey together. The impact of Maya's teachings extended beyond language skills. Jack, a young man from a bustling city, had always struggled with confidence and communication, but through Maya's storytelling, he not only improved his English, but also gained newfound self-assurance. Jack went on to pursue public speaking opportunities, using the power of language to inspire and motivate others. Maya's dedication to making language education accessible to all was evident in her outreach efforts. She collaborated with nonprofit organizations to provide free language resources to refugee communities, enabling individuals displaced by conflict to find hope and rebuild their lives through language learning. One particularly moving story came from Sarah, a refugee from a war-torn country. Having lost everything, Sarah found solace and strength in Maya's stories. Through the virtual world of language learning, Sarah connected with others and found a supportive community that helped her heal from the traumas of her past. Maya's impact also reached learners with disabilities, as she worked with experts in inclusive education to adapt her teaching methods for those with diverse learning needs. The stories of these learners breaking barriers and achieving their language goals became a testament to Maya's commitment to creating an inclusive learning environment. As her audience continued to grow, Maya used her platform to host charitable events, raising funds for educational initiatives worldwide. The collective effort of her viewers helped build schools, provide scholarships, and support language programs in underserved regions, leaving a lasting impact on countless lives. Maya's legacy transcended the online world, as her influence spread to educational institutions and language learning centers. Her innovative approach to language education inspired educators to incorporate storytelling and creative teaching techniques into their classrooms, benefiting learners of all ages and backgrounds. In Act 4, we see how Maya's vision of empowering others through language education and storytelling became a reality, touching the lives of individuals and communities around the globe. Her journey from a small town to an influential educator had transformed countless lives and left an indelible mark on the world of language learning. Act 5 will conclude this biography, reflecting on Maya's lasting legacy and the enduring impact she has had on language education and the lives of those she touched. Act 5. Impact and Legacy. In Act 5 of the inspirational journey of Maya Johnson, we reflect on Maya's lasting impact and the enduring legacy she leaves behind in the world of language education and beyond. Maya Johnson's impact on language education and learners worldwide was nothing short of remarkable. Her innovative approach to teaching English through storytelling had revolutionized language learning, making it engaging, enjoyable, and accessible to people from diverse backgrounds. Through her captivating storytelling videos and online courses, Maya had amassed a vast community of language learners who found inspiration and empowerment in her teachings. Her YouTube channel continued to grow, attracting new viewers and learners each day. Maya's dedication to her audience and her genuine passion for teaching were evident in every video she created. The success stories of learners who had transformed their lives through Maya's guidance continued to pour in. From students achieving their academic and professional dreams to families bonding over language learning, Maya's influence touched the lives of countless individuals and communities worldwide. Beyond language skills, Maya's teachings instilled confidence, resilience, and a love for lifelong learning. Her approach went beyond traditional language education, focusing on the power of language to bridge cultural gaps, foster understanding, and create a sense of global interconnectedness. Maya's commitment to making language education inclusive and accessible left a lasting legacy. Her collaborations with nonprofit organizations and efforts to support underserved communities showcased the transformative power of education in breaking barriers and empowering individuals to shape their own destinies. As her impact grew, so did the recognition and accolades. Maya received awards for her contributions to language education, storytelling, and social impact. She was invited to speak at prestigious events, sharing her journey and insights with educators, policymakers, and learners worldwide. Maya's dedication to giving back to society was reflected in the establishment of the Maya Johnson Foundation. The foundation continued her mission of providing language education resources to underserved communities, supporting language teachers, and advocating for inclusive education initiatives. Her alma mater recognized her achievements by naming a language and storytelling center in her honor. The Maya Johnson Center for Language Education and Storytelling became a hub for innovative language teaching practices and a place where educators and learners could gather to exchange ideas and experiences. As time passed, Maya's YouTube channel and online courses continued to serve as a source of inspiration for future generations of language learners and educators. Her videos and teachings remained timeless, accessible for learners to revisit and immerse themselves in the magic of storytelling and language. The impact of Maya's legacy extended to generations yet to come as educators and learners incorporated her principles and techniques into their teaching and learning practices. Her vision of language education as a tool for empowerment and connection became a driving force in the field of linguistics and education. Maya's biography also inspired the creation of a best-selling book that chronicled her journey and the stories of learners whose lives she had touched. The book became a symbol of hope and determination, inspiring readers to pursue their dreams and embrace the power of education. In the final chapter of her biography, Maya expressed her gratitude to her viewers, supporters, mentors, and especially Mr. Thompson, the teacher whose belief in her potential set her on this extraordinary path. She emphasized that her success was a collective effort, made possible by the unwavering support and encouragement she received. As the world celebrated Maya Johnson Day, a day dedicated to recognizing the importance of language education and storytelling, people from all corners of the globe came together to honor her legacy and continue the work she had started. In conclusion, the inspirational journey of Maya Johnson had transformed the landscape of language education, touching hearts and minds worldwide. Her commitment to empowering others through storytelling and language had left an indelible mark on the lives of learners, educators, and communities, making the world a more connected and inclusive place. Maya Johnson's story serves as a reminder that one person's passion, determination, and belief in the power of education can create a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond what they could have ever imagined. Her legacy will continue to inspire and empower future generations, leaving a lasting impact on the world of language education for years to come. Conclusion. In conclusion, the remarkable journey of Maya Johnson, from her early struggles in a small town to becoming an influential educator with a global impact, is a testament to the power of perseverance, passion, and the transformative potential of education. Maya's determination to learn and her love for storytelling paved the way for her to overcome obstacles and turn challenges into opportunities. With the support of a caring mentor, Mr. Thompson, she found her true calling in teaching English through storytelling, captivating learners from all walks of life. Through her YouTube channel and online courses, Maya created a vibrant community of language learners, inspiring and empowering them to achieve their language goals and pursue their dreams. Her innovative approach to language education brought joy and excitement to the learning process, making it an enriching experience for her audience. Maya's impact reached far beyond language skills, fostering confidence, empathy, and global understanding among her learners. Her dedication to inclusivity and support for underserved communities showcased the potential of education to bridge gaps and create positive change in society. As Maya's influence grew, so did her commitment to giving back and making a difference in the lives of others. The establishment of the Maya Johnson Foundation and the Maya Johnson Center for Language Education and Storytelling ensured that her mission would continue to thrive and inspire future generations. Maya's legacy is one of hope, resilience, and the belief that language education can be a force for good in the world. Her story remains a source of inspiration for learners, educators, and anyone striving to make a positive impact on others through the power of education and storytelling. In the grand tapestry of life, Maya Johnson's biography serves as a shining thread, weaving through hearts and minds, connecting people across borders and cultures. Her journey reminds us that each of us holds the potential to be a catalyst for change, to empower others, and to leave a lasting legacy that brightens the paths of those who follow. Maya's story lives on, touching the lives of countless individuals and encouraging us all to embrace the power of knowledge, compassion, and the enduring impact of a single person's passion and dedication to making the world a better place. Maya Johnson's legacy will forever resonate in the hearts of language learners, educators, and anyone who cherishes the transformative power of storytelling and education. As we celebrate her life's journey, we are reminded that the pursuit of knowledge and the desire to uplift others can be a beacon of light in a world that often yearns for inspiration and hope. Maya Johnson's story is a testament to the enduring power of storytelling itself, for it is through stories that we find the essence of humanity, the connections that bind us together, and the dreams that inspire us to reach for the stars. And so, Maya's story lives on, echoing through the corridors of time, encouraging us all to embrace our passions, to lift others as we rise, and to be the authors of our own remarkable journeys in this grand adventure called life.
Plot summary. In a quaint little town, there exists a magical bookshop called the Enchanted English Bookshop. This bookstore is unlike any other, as it holds a special secret. The books inside have the power to transport readers into the stories themselves. The protagonist of our story is a young language enthusiast named Alex, who stumbles upon this hidden gem while exploring the town. Characters: 1. Alex, a curious and passionate language learner who loves reading and dreams of improving their English skills. To Mr. Edison, the wise and kind owner of the bookshop who guides Alex on their journey of language acquisition. 3 Luna, a mysterious bookshop cat with a magical ability to communicate with readers through the books. Chapter 1. A Magical Discovery. Once upon a time, in a small town nestled among rolling hills and lush greenery, there stood a charming old bookshop named the Enchanted English Bookshop. The shop's weathered sign swung gently in the breeze, and its windows were filled with an array of intriguing books, each promising a world of adventure and knowledge within its pages. One sunny afternoon, as the golden rays of the sun bathed the town, a young and curious language enthusiast named Alex was meandering through the cobblestone streets. Alex had always been fascinated by languages, and English in particular had captured their heart. They dreamt of mastering the language and exploring the world through its vast literature. As Alex wandered through the town, they noticed a glimmer of light coming from a narrow alley. Intrigued, they followed the soft glow until they stumbled upon a hidden door adorned with intricate engravings. Above it, a sign read, "The Enchanted English Bookshop." Curiosity sparked within Alex, and without hesitation, they pushed open the door. As they stepped inside, a warm breeze brushed against their face, carrying a hint of the scent of old parchment and ink. The interior of the bookshop was cozy and filled with an enchanting ambiance. A gentle voice called out from the back of the shop, "Welcome, young traveler." Turning their gaze toward the source of the voice, Alex saw an elderly gentleman with twinkling eyes and a warm smile. It was Mr. Edison, the wise and kind owner of the bookshop. He beckoned Alex closer. "I've been expecting you," Mr. Edison said, his voice carrying a hint of magic. "You are a seeker of knowledge and language, aren't you?" Alex nodded, feeling a mix of excitement and curiosity. "Well then, you've come to the right place," Mr. Edison replied. "This is no ordinary bookshop. The books here possess a magical ability to transport readers into the very worlds they contain." Alex's eyes widened with wonder. Such concept was beyond their wildest dreams. Mr. Edison continued, "In this bookshop, you will find the Language Journeys, a special book that will take you on adventures to different English-speaking lands where you will learn the language in its most immersive form." "I've heard tales of magical books, but I never thought I'd encounter one," Alex said, barely able to contain their excitement. "You have a passion for language, and that makes you worthy of this gift," Mr. Edison said kindly. "Take the Language Journeys, read its pages with an open heart, and allow the magic to guide you on your path to English fluency." With trembling hands, Alex reached for the leather-bound book resting on a pedestal nearby. Its cover felt smooth to the touch, and the title glimmered in golden letters. "Thank you," Alex said gratefully, holding the book close to their heart. They knew that this was the beginning of a remarkable journey that would change their life forever. And so, with the magical book in hand, Alex's language learning adventure began. As they opened its pages, they could feel the spark of enchantment spreading through their veins. Little did they know that they were about to embark on the most extraordinary journey of their life, one that would take them to places they had only dreamt of, and immerse them in the beauty and wonder of the English language. Chapter 2. The Language Journeys. With trembling excitement, Alex opened the pages of the Language Journeys and was immediately drawn into its magical world. As they read the first sentence, a shimmering light enveloped them, and suddenly they found themselves standing in a bustling cityscape of an English-speaking country. The sights and sounds were exhilarating. Tall buildings loomed overhead, and people of various backgrounds bustled about, chatting animatedly in English. Alex realized that they were now a part of the story, an active participant in this newfound adventure. As they explored this new world, Alex encountered a friendly local named Emily, who offered to show them around. Emily's welcoming smile put Alex at ease, and they struck up a conversation in broken English. "Hi, I'm Alex. I'm from a small town far away," Alex said, stumbling over their words. "Nice to meet you, Alex," Emily replied with patience. "Don't worry. Your English is pretty good. I can help you practice while we explore together." Over the course of their journey, Alex's language skills improved with each interaction. They picked up essential phrases and expressions, like "How are you?" and "What's your favorite food?" Emily was a patient and encouraging language partner, correcting their mistakes gently and praising their efforts. Throughout the chapter, Alex encountered various scenarios, from ordering food at a local eatery to asking for directions to iconic landmarks. Each experience exposed them to different facets of English communication, including formal and informal language use. Mr. Edison, ever the observant mentor, occasionally appeared within the story as a guiding figure. He reminded Alex of key grammar points, such as verb tenses and sentence structures, as they navigated through the challenges of language learning. As the adventure progressed, Alex's interactions with the locals became more natural and fluid. They found themselves laughing with newfound friends, exchanging cultural stories, and truly immersing themselves in the rich tapestry of the English language. One day, Emily excitedly invited Alex to a local festival, promising an unforgettable cultural experience. The festival was a celebration of music, dance, and community, and the air was filled with joy and camaraderie. Amidst the festivities, Alex's language skills were put to the test as they chatted with numerous attendees and joined in on the revelry. Toward the end of the chapter, as the festival drew to a close, Emily turned to Alex with a warm smile. "Your English has improved so much since we first met," she said. "You've become a part of our community, and we're so glad to have you here." Overwhelmed with gratitude, Alex hugged their new friend tightly. The journey had not only taught them English, but also the value of connection and friendship in the language learning process. As the chapter came to a close, Alex bid farewell to Emily and the vibrant cityscape, knowing that the journey had only just begun. They returned to the enchanted English bookshop, where Mr. Edison awaited with a knowing smile. "Well done, Alex," Mr. Edison said warmly. "Your first language journey has been a success, but there are many more adventures and lessons waiting for you in the pages of this magical book. Are you ready for the next chapter?" With newfound determination and a heart filled with excitement, Alex nodded. They were eager to dive into the next adventure, knowing that each language journey held the promise of growth, discovery, and the magic of language acquisition. Chapter 3. Making Friends with Luna. Having completed their first language journey in the bustling city, Alex was eager to dive into the next chapter of the language journeys. Mr. Edison smiled, handing them the book once more. "Prepare yourself for a truly enchanting adventure this time," he said mysteriously. As Alex opened the book, a soft glow emanated from its pages, and they were transported to a quaint countryside village in another English-speaking land. This new setting was a world of green fields, babbling brooks, and charming cottage adorned with colorful flowers. In the village square, a graceful and mysterious figure caught Alex's eye. It was Luna, the magical bookshop cat. Luna's silky black fur shimmered under the sunlight, and her emerald green eyes seemed to hold ancient wisdom. Alex could hardly believe it. Luna had come to life from the pages of the language journeys. Luna approached Alex with a gentle purr, as if she had been expecting their arrival. "Hello, dear friend," she mewed in a voice that only Alex could understand. "I've been waiting for someone like you to join me on this journey." "Wait, you can talk?" Alex asked in astonishment. "In this world of magic, anything is possible," Luna replied with a mischievous glint in her eyes. "I am here to accompany you on your language adventures, to guide you, and help you practice speaking English with the characters we encounter." Alex was thrilled beyond words to have Luna as their companion. With her by their side, the language journey felt even more magical and filled with limitless possibilities. As they explored the countryside village, Alex and Luna encountered friendly villagers who spoke with delightful accents and used unique expressions. Luna translated and explained the unfamiliar words and phrases, making it easier for Alex to understand and respond. One day they met an elderly storyteller named Thomas, who was famous for captivating the village children with his tales. Thomas welcomed them warmly, inviting Alex to sit by the crackling fireplace. "You have the look of a traveler seeking knowledge," Thomas said with a twinkle in his eye. "Why don't you share your own story?" With Luna's encouragement, Alex took a deep breath and began narrating their experiences in the previous chapter, the bustling city, the festival, and the friends they made. As they spoke, the villagers listened intently, applauding Alex's efforts. From that moment on, Alex and Luna spent hours with Thomas, listening to his enchanting stories and practicing English with him. They discovered that storytelling was a beautiful way to connect with people and to immerse themselves further in the language. As the days turned into weeks, Alex's bond with Luna grew stronger. They explored the village's hidden nooks and crannies, learning about its customs, folklore, and the importance of community. Luna's magical presence made every moment feel like an extraordinary adventure. One evening, as the sun set over the picturesque landscape, Alex sat beside Luna, feeling grateful for this incredible journey. "Thank you for being my friend and guiding me, Luna," Alex said, stroking her soft fur. "You've made learning English an unforgettable experience." Luna purred contentedly, her eyes filled with warmth. "The pleasure is mine, dear friend. Together we shall embark on many more language adventures and discover the magic of words and stories." As the chapter came to a close, Alex bid a fond farewell to the countryside village and the beloved friends they had made. With Luna at their side, they returned to the enchanted English bookshop, where Mr. Edison greeted them with a knowing smile. "Another magical chapter completed," Mr. Edison said approvingly. "Luna is a wonderful companion, isn't she?" Alex nodded enthusiastically, holding Luna close. "Indeed she is. I can't wait to see what other wonders await us in the next chapter." With their spirits soaring, Alex turned to the next page of the language journeys, eager to embark on yet another adventure. As the book's pages shimmered with anticipation, they knew that with Luna's friendship and the enchanting magic of language, their journey of English language acquisition was destined to be extraordinary. Chapter 4. Learning Through Adventures. With Luna, the magical bookshop cat, as their faithful companion, Alex eagerly turned the pages of the language journeys to begin their next adventure. As the soft glow enveloped them, they found themselves transported to a vibrant coastal town in yet another English-speaking country. The salty breeze tousled Alex's hair as they explored the lively streets, filled with the laughter of children playing and the scent of fresh seafood from nearby market stalls. Luna playfully weaved in and out of their path, as if leading the way to new discoveries. In this coastal town, Alex encountered a group of adventurous young surfers catching waves on the sun-kissed beach. The surfers noticed Alex's curiosity and enthusiasm and invited them to join in on the fun. Despite feeling a bit nervous, Alex accepted the invitation, knowing that this would be an excellent opportunity to practice English in a relaxed setting. "Hey there, you're new to surfing, right?" one of the surfers asked with a friendly grin. "Yes, I am," Alex replied with a mix of excitement and apprehension. "I've always wanted to try it." "Don't worry, we'll show you the ropes," another surfer chimed in, offering guidance. As they surfed the waves and splashed in the sea, Alex engaged in light-hearted banter with the surfers, learning surf. Specific terms like wipeout, barrel, and hang ten. Luna's playful antics on the shoreline made everyone laugh, creating a cheerful atmosphere that eased Alex's nervousness. Throughout their adventures in the coastal town, Alex encountered unique language challenges, such as understanding the distinct accents of the locals and using surfing slang correctly. With Luna's help, they practiced pronunciation and learned to embrace the diverse ways English was spoken in different regions. In another chapter of the adventure, Alex attended a traditional dance festival where rhythmic beats and colorful costumes filled the air. Luna swayed to the music, and Alex joined in, dancing with locals who welcomed them warmly. The experience not only exposed them to new vocabulary related to dance and music, but also taught them about cultural expressions and traditions. Amidst all the excitement, Alex occasionally faced language hurdles, but each challenge became an opportunity to grow. They learned to ask for clarification when they didn't understand, and embrace the support of the friendly locals who encouraged them to keep practicing. During quieter moments, Alex and Luna spent time with the local elders who shared stories of their ancestors and the history of the coastal town. These storytelling sessions became treasured moments of language learning as Alex absorbed idioms, metaphors, and rich vocabulary that were deeply rooted in the community's heritage. As the chapter drew to a close, Alex sat with Luna on a cliff overlooking the sparkling ocean, reflecting on the enriching experiences they had encountered in the coastal town. "This adventure has been so incredible," Alex said, their voice filled with gratitude. "Every challenge and interaction has been a valuable lesson in language and culture." Luna nodded in agreement, her eyes glowing with pride for her human companion. "Indeed, dear friend, learning through adventures is a beautiful way to understand language in its natural context. The magic of immersion has brought you closer to fluency." With a sense of fulfillment, Alex closed the language journeys, knowing that this chapter would remain etched in their heart forever. They returned to the enchanted English bookshop, where Mr. Edison awaited, his eyes twinkling with anticipation. "Another chapter of learning completed," Mr. Edison said warmly. "Each adventure has shaped your language journey, building upon your knowledge and experiences. You're making remarkable progress, my dear friend." Alex smiled, grateful for Mr. Edison's guidance and for the friendship of Luna, who had made each adventure extraordinary. With a sense of wonder, they looked forward to the next chapter, eager to continue their journey of English language acquisition through the magic of storytelling and immersive experiences. Chapter 5. Overcoming Obstacles. As Alex eagerly opened the pages of the language journeys to begin the next chapter, they found themselves transported to a vibrant cityscape with towering skyscrapers and bustling streets. This new adventure was set in a sprawling metropolis, the heart of yet another English-speaking country. The city's fast-paced rhythm matched the beat of Alex's heart as they explored its vibrant neighborhoods. However, amidst the excitement, they encountered language challenges that felt more daunting than before. The locals spoke quickly, using colloquial expressions and idioms that Alex hadn't encountered in previous chapters. Feeling a bit overwhelmed, Alex confided in Luna about their struggle. "The language here is different. Luna, I find it hard to keep up with the pace and understand their slang." Luna, always the encouraging friend, purred softly. "It's normal to face hurdles, my dear friend. Remember, language learning is a journey of growth, and overcoming obstacles is part of the process." With Luna's support, Alex faced the obstacles head-on. They sought out language exchange groups, attended community events, and engaged in conversations with locals from diverse backgrounds. Each interaction brought new challenges, but also valuable opportunities to learn and adapt. During a visit to a local cafe, Alex ordered a cup of the city's famous coffee. The barista, sensing their determination to immerse in the language, struck up a conversation. "How's your day going?" she asked cheerfully. It's going well. I'm exploring the city and enjoying the vibrant atmosphere," Alex replied, stumbling slightly over their words. "That's great. This city has so much to offer," the barista said with a warm smile. "Are you visiting for long?" Luna playfully nudged Alex's hand, encouraging them to continue. Drawing confidence from her presence, Alex continued the conversation, sharing their language learning journey and the adventures they'd experienced so far. The barista listened attentively, offering words of encouragement and correcting any minor errors in Alex's speech. With each conversation, Alex's confidence grew, and their ability to express themselves in English became more fluid. In another encounter, Alex met a group of local artists who invited them to an open mic night. They hesitated at first, uncertain about showcasing their language skills in front of an audience. However, remembering Luna's words, they decided to embrace the challenge. As they stood on the stage, the spotlight on them, Alex took a deep breath and began sharing their journey of language, learning through storytelling. Their voice wavered slightly, but with Luna sitting nearby providing a sense of comfort and support, they continued with determination. The audience listened intently, cheering and applauding at the end of the heartfelt presentation. The support from the community was overwhelming, and Alex felt a newfound sense of belonging in the city. Through perseverance and the guidance of Luna, Alex navigated through the complexities of the city's language, learning to understand regional accents, adapt to the fast-paced dialogue, and embrace the local culture. As the chapter neared its conclusion, Alex found themselves chatting effortlessly with the locals, participating in community events, and even offering guidance to fellow language learners who had just arrived in the city. The once daunting obstacles had become stepping stones on their path to English fluency. Returning to the enchanted English bookshop, Alex couldn't wait to share their experiences with Mr. Edison and Luna. "I did it. I faced the obstacles, and now I feel more confident in using English." Mr. Edison smiled, his eyes filled with pride. "Your progress has been remarkable, my dear friend. Each obstacle you overcame has made you stronger and more skilled in the language." Luna rubbed against Alex's legs, purring contentedly. "You have the heart of an adventurer, my friend. With courage and perseverance, you've unlocked the magic of overcoming obstacles." As Alex closed the language journeys, they knew that this chapter had taught them valuable life lessons beyond language learning. With Luna by their side and Mr. Edison's guidance, they felt ready to embrace whatever challenges lay ahead, knowing that language was a gateway to new connections and adventures. The enchanting journey continued, and with it, the magic of English language acquisition unfolded before their very eyes. Chapter 6. Growing Confidence. With the experiences of overcoming obstacles behind them, Alex felt a newfound sense of empowerment and determination to continue their language learning journey. As they turned to the next chapter in the language journeys, they found themselves in a picturesque countryside town, surrounded by rolling hills and serene landscapes. This tranquil setting seemed to reflect the peace and contentment Alex felt within. the encounters in the countryside were different from the bustling city and the vibrant coastal town. The locals were warm and welcoming, embracing Alex as a member of their close-knit community. As Alex conversed with the townspeople, their language skills flowed more naturally, and they found it easier to express themselves. The locals appreciated Alex's efforts to communicate in their native tongue, and they shared stories of their own, creating an atmosphere of camaraderie. One day, Alex attended a community fair, where locals showcased their talents in arts, crafts, and traditional music. Luna playfully weaved through the crowd, making friends with children and adults alike. The fair presented an opportunity for Alex to participate in various activities and engage in meaningful conversations with the townspeople. Throughout their stay in the countryside town, Alex became involved in community initiatives, helping with local projects and events. Their contributions and willingness to embrace the language and culture earned them the admiration and respect of the townspeople. Feeling more at ease with the language, Alex sought out a local language school to further enhance their skills. The dedicated language instructors praised Alex's determination and progress, encouraging them to keep exploring the nuances of English. At the end of each day, Alex would sit by the serene riverbank, gazing at the sunset, and reflect on their journey. They realized that the key to their growing confidence was not only the language itself, but also the connections they had formed with people. The genuine friendships and the bonds forged during the adventure made learning English more meaningful and enjoyable. In one heartwarming encounter, an elderly woman named Margaret, who'd been a pillar of the community, sat beside Alex on a wooden bench. She smiled affectionately and said, "You know, my dear, the way you've embraced our language and culture warms my heart. You've become a part of our town, and we are all so proud of you." Touched by Margaret's words, Alex felt a sense of belonging like never before. They knew that this journey had transcended language acquisition. It had become a journey of the heart. As the chapter drew to a close, Alex returned to the enchanted English bookshop, carrying a heart filled with gratitude and confidence. This adventure has been a transformative experience, Alex shared with Mr. Edison and Luna. "I feel like a different person, and my English has improved beyond my expectations." Mr. Edison beamed with pride. "You have come a long way, my dear friend. Your dedication and open-heartedness have truly blossomed in this chapter." Luna purred, nuzzling against Alex's hand. "Confidence is a magic of its own, my dear friend. Your growing self-assurance is a testament to the power of language and the connections it creates." With Luna's words echoing in their mind, Alex eagerly looked forward to the next chapter, knowing that their journey of language acquisition had become a profound exploration of self-discovery, friendship, and the limitless potential of the human spirit. As they turned to the next page, they felt ready to embrace whatever the magical book had in store, knowing that, with Luna and Mr. Edison by their side, their confidence would continue to soar. Chapter 7. Cultural Immersion. As the pages of the language journeys turned, Alex found themselves transported to a land of rich cultural heritage and ancient traditions. The setting was a historic city with grand architecture, vibrant festivals, and a tapestry of diverse cultures coming together in harmony. From the very beginning, Alex felt captivated by the city's charm. The locals were proud of their cultural heritage and warmly embraced visitors who showed an interest in learning about their customs and way of life. In this chapter of cultural immersion, Alex delved into the heart of the city's traditions. They attended colorful festivals, learned traditional dances, and savored delicious regional delicacies, each experience providing a deeper understanding of the language's connection to culture. During a visit to a cultural center, Alex met a group of artisans skilled in intricate craftsmanship. The artisans took Alex under their wing, guiding them through the process of creating traditional artwork. As they worked side by side, the artisans shared stories of their ancestors and the historical significance of their craft. As the days passed, Alex found themselves surrounded by an ever-growing circle of friends, each eager to share their own culture. Language became the thread that wove these connections together, and Alex's ability to converse with locals in their native tongue deepened the sense of camaraderie. One evening, a local poet invited Alex to a poetry reading at a cozy cafe. The poet's eloquent verses, filled with emotion and cultural references, struck a chord within Alex's heart. Inspired, they decided to compose a poem of their own. expressing their journey of language and cultural immersion. Taking the stage with Luna by their side, Alex recited their heartfelt poem to an attentive audience. The poem painted a vivid picture of their adventures and the transformative power of language and friendship. As they finished, the cafe erupted in applause, and the poet embraced them warmly. "Your words are a testament to the beauty of language and the impact it has on our lives," the poet said with admiration. As the days turned into weeks, Alex's language skills flourished. They spoke with confidence and fluency, embracing colloquialisms and idioms with ease. The locals were delighted to witness Alex's growth and embraced them as one of their own. Amidst the cultural immersion, Alex discovered the joy of storytelling as a way to preserve and share cultural traditions. They joined a storytelling group where members shared folktales, myths, and legends from their respective cultures. Alex contributed their own stories from their previous adventures, bridging the gap between cultures and languages. During a serene afternoon, Alex and Luna sat under the shade of an ancient tree, reflecting on their journey of cultural immersion. "This chapter has been an incredible journey of understanding and appreciation," Alex said with gratitude. "Language isn't just words. It carries the essence of culture and history." Luna blinked approvingly, her eyes reflecting the wisdom of her magical nature. "Indeed, my dear friend, language is the key that unlocks the doors to cultures and opens our hearts to the beauty of diversity." As the chapter came to a close, Alex returned to the enchanted English bookshop, carrying a heart enriched with cultural experiences and cherished friendships. "This chapter has shown me the true power of language and how it binds us all together," Alex shared with Mr. Edison and Luna. Mr. Edison nodded with a knowing smile. "Cultural immersion is a transformative journey that allows us to see the world through different lenses. I am proud of how far you've come, my dear friend, my dear friend." With Luna purring contentedly beside them, Alex eagerly looked forward to the next chapter, knowing that the magic of language and cultural exploration would continue to shape their remarkable journey of English language acquisition. Chapter 8. The Power of Stories. As Alex turned the pages of the language journeys for the next chapter, they found themselves in a quaint library nestled in the heart of a historic town. The library's shelves were lined with books from around the world, each containing stories that held the magic of language and culture. Alex's eyes sparkled with excitement, knowing that within these pages lay the power of storytelling, a gateway to deeper connections and a greater understanding of the English language. As they explored the library, they met the librarian, Mrs. Amelia, a kind-hearted woman with a passion for books and storytelling. Miss Amelia explained that the library was a place of storytelling magic where readers could immerse themselves in tales from various cultures. Eager to experience this magic, Alex chose a book and began to read. As they turned the pages, they were transported to a world of fantasy and enchantment, where mythical creatures roamed and brave heroes embarked on daring quests. With each story they read, Alex's vocabulary expanded, and they encountered new phrases and expressions unique to storytelling. The tales not only entertained, but also offered a glimpse into the nuances of language and the art of communication. One evening, the library hosted a storytelling event, inviting readers from different lands to share their favorite stories. Alex felt compelled to participate and chose to share a tale from the language journeys that touched their heart. As they spoke, the audience listened with rapt attention, captivated by Alex's storytelling prowess and the emotions that their words evoked. Luna sat beside them, her presence adding an air of enchantment to the performance. Afterward, readers from diverse backgrounds approached Alex, sharing stories of their own and engaging in lively discussions about the art of storytelling. The exchange of stories deepened Alex's understanding of cultural nuances and regional variations in English. Inspired by the power of storytelling, Alex decided to write their own story. Inspired by the power of storytelling, Alex decided to write their own story, a tale of friendship, adventure, and the transformative journey of language acquisition. They poured their heart and soul into the narrative, drawing from their experiences in each chapter of the language journeys. As they completed their story, Alex shared it with Ms. Amelia and the newfound friends they had made in the library. The tale resonated with the listeners, who praised Alex for their creativity and the ability to capture the essence of language learning in a heartfelt narrative. With each passing day, Alex found themselves drawn deeper into the world of storytelling. They attended workshops, read classic literature, and even collaborated with local writers to create bilingual stories that celebrated the beauty of different languages. As they explored the power of stories, Alex also discovered the joy of incorporating storytelling techniques into their language learning journey. They used narratives to practice grammar, developed dialogues between characters to improve conversational skills, and found that storytelling made language learning a delightful and immersive experience. As the chapter neared its conclusion, Alex realized that storytelling was not merely a means of language acquisition. It was a force that connected people, bridged cultural divides, and left an everlasting impact on both the storyteller and the audience. Returning to the enchanted English bookshop, Alex couldn't wait to share their discoveries with Mr. Edison and Luna. "Stories are a treasure trove of language and culture," Alex said with enthusiasm. "Through storytelling, I've experienced the magic of language in its truest form." Mr. Edison's eyes gleamed with pride. "You've uncovered a profound truth, my dear friend. The power of stories is a reflection of the human spirit and its capacity to learn, connect, and grow." Luna purred contentedly, basking in the warm atmosphere of friendship and learning. "Your journey of storytelling has added a new dimension to your language learning adventure, my dear friend." With a heart full of gratitude and inspiration, Alex eagerly looked forward to the next chapter, knowing that the power of stories would continue to shape their remarkable journey of English language acquisition, bringing them closer to the magic of language and the essence of human connection. Chapter 9. Facing the Final Challenge. As Alex turned the pages to Chapter 9 of the Language Journeys, they sensed a mixture of excitement and nostalgia. They'd come so far on their language learning adventure, growing in confidence, forming deep connections, and experiencing the magic of storytelling. Now they knew that this chapter would present their final challenge, one that would test their language skills like never before. In this chapter, Alex found themselves in a lively and diverse city known for its academic institutions and vibrant cultural scene. The city was bustling with students, scholars, and artists from around the world, making it a melting pot of languages and ideas. The final challenge lay ahead. Alex was to participate in an international language exchange program where they would be paired with language learners from different countries. It was a unique opportunity to practice English with people from diverse linguistic backgrounds, each seeking to improve their language skills. Nerves tingling with anticipation, Alex met their language exchange partner, Hiroshi, a friendly and enthusiastic student from Japan. Hiroshi's goal was to improve his conversational English, just like Alex's goal was to become more fluent in the language. They decided to meet regularly, alternating between practicing English and Japanese. As the language exchange sessions began, Alex realized the significance of this challenge. Not only did they have to communicate effectively in English, but they also had to adapt their language to accommodate Hiroshi's language level and cultural nuances. At first, the conversations felt a bit awkward and uncertain. Both Alex and Hiroshi stumbled over words and expressions, but they supported each other with patience and encouragement. Luna, ever the wise companion, sat close by, her comforting presence reminding Alex that facing challenges was an essential part of growth. With time and perseverance, the language exchange sessions became more natural and enjoyable. Alex and Hiroshi discussed topics ranging from their favorite books and movies to their cultural traditions and beliefs. Through these conversations, they learned about each other's languages and cultures, creating a genuine bond of friendship. The language exchange program also introduced Alex to a vibrant community of international language learners. They attended language cafes, where people from various countries conversed in different languages, fostering an environment of cultural exchange and mutual learning. During one memorable language cafe gathering, Alex mustered the courage to share a story in English, a story of their journey through the language journeys and the friendships they had formed along the way. The audience, comprising language learners from diverse backgrounds, listened with rapt attention, smiling and nodding in appreciation. Hiroshi, too, shared a heartfelt story from his experiences, and together they inspired others to embrace the magic of language learning through friendship and connection. As the language exchange program drew to a close, Alex reflected on their journey, the obstacles they had overcome, the cultural immersion they had experienced, and the power of stories that had enriched their language learning adventure. Returning to the enchanted English bookshop, Alex met with Mr. Edison and Luna one last time in this chapter. This final challenge was both humbling and empowering. Alex shared with a mix of emotions. "Through language exchange, I've discovered the true beauty of language. the ability to build bridges of understanding and create meaningful connections. Mr. Edison smiled, his eyes gleaming with pride. You have embraced the essence of language learning, my dear friend. It is not just about words and grammar, but about forming bonds that transcend borders and cultures. Luna nuzzled against Alex's hand, a comforting gesture that spoke volumes. The final challenge has shown you the true magic of language, the ability to unite hearts and minds through the power of communication. With a sense of accomplishment and gratitude, Alex turned the page, eager to embark on the next chapter, knowing that their journey of English language acquisition would continue to unfold with the guidance of Luna, the wisdom of Mr. Edison, and the ever-present magic of language and learning. Chapter 10. Gratitude and Farewell. In the final chapter of the language journeys, Alex found themselves back at the enchanted English bookshop, the place where it all began. The cozy atmosphere and familiar scent of old books brought a sense of nostalgia and a rush of emotions. Luna sat by their side, her bright green eyes reflecting the magic and wisdom she had shared throughout the journey. Mr. Edison smiled warmly, proud of the remarkable progress Alex had made in their English language acquisition. As Alex reflected on their adventures, they realized how much they had grown as a language learner and as an individual. They had faced challenges, embraced cultural immersion, experienced the power of storytelling, and formed lasting friendships. Each chapter had left a lasting impact on their journey, shaping them into a confident and proficient English speaker. I can't believe how much I've learned and experienced, Alex said with gratitude. This journey has been beyond my wildest dreams, and I am so thankful for everything. Luna purred contentedly, her presence a source of comfort and reassurance. You have grown in ways you couldn't have imagined, my dear friend. Language learning is not just about acquiring words, it's about embracing the world and its people with an open heart. Mr. Edison nodded in agreement. Indeed, language is a bridge that connects us all. Your willingness to learn and immerse yourself in the magic of language has been truly remarkable. As the day came to an end, Alex knew it was time to bid farewell to the language journeys. They had completed an extraordinary adventure, one that would remain etched in their heart forever. With a mix of emotions, Alex said their goodbyes to the bookshop, Luna, and Mr. Edison. Thank you for everything, Alex said, their voice filled with emotion. This journey has been life-changing, and I am so grateful for the experiences and the friendships I've made. Luna rubbed against Alex's leg, her affectionate gesture a reminder of the cherished bond they had formed. Mr. Edison smiled warmly. The magic of language and learning will always be with you, my dear friend. Your journey doesn't end here. It's a new beginning. As Alex walked away from the enchanted English bookshop, they knew that the adventure of language acquisition was a lifelong one. They carried the memories of the magical journey with them, knowing that the power of language would continue to open doors, connect hearts, and enrich their life's path. And so, with a heart filled with gratitude and a spirit of curiosity, Alex stepped into the next chapter of their life, forever grateful for the magic of the language journeys and the enduring power of language and learning. Epilogue. A new chapter begins. In the epilogue of the language journeys, Alex stood at the threshold of a new chapter in their life, a chapter that was a testament to the transformative power of their language learning adventure. Over the course of their journey, Alex had not only mastered the English language but had also grown in empathy, cultural understanding, and the ability to embrace diversity. They had become a true global citizen, connected to people from different corners of the world through the universal language of kindness and communication. With a heart full of gratitude and a mind buzzing with excitement, Alex embarked on a new adventure, this time as a language mentor and educator. They opened their own language school, where they taught English to students from various backgrounds, just as they had once been a student on their own language journey. Inspired by Luna's wisdom, they designed their classes to incorporate storytelling, cultural immersion, and the magic of language to make learning a joyful and transformative experience for their students. As they stood in front of their first class, Luna by their side, they shared the story of the language journeys, a tale of growth, friendship, and the limitless potential of language. They encouraged their students to embrace the journey of language learning with an open heart and an adventurous spirit. As the days turned into weeks and months, Alex's language school flourished. They nurtured a community of enthusiastic learners, and their students' progress was a testament to the magic of language immersion and the power of storytelling. The friendships they had formed during the language journeys continued to thrive, with Alex staying connected to the people they had met throughout their adventures. Their global network of friends enriched their life with diverse perspectives and cultural exchanges. One day, as Alex sat by the window of their language school, watching the sunset, they felt a deep sense of fulfillment. Their journey had come full circle. From being a language learner to becoming a language mentor, they knew they were living their purpose. Luna nuzzled against Alex's hand, her eyes reflecting the pride and joy she felt for her human companion. "You've come a long way, my dear friend. Your journey is a testament to the beauty of language and its power to bring people together." With a grateful heart, Alex smiled at Luna, knowing that their bond was one of a kind, the magical connection between a language learner and their trusted companion. As they looked back on the language journeys, they knew that the magic of language learning would forever be a guiding light in their life. It was a journey that had shaped them into a more compassionate, understanding, and open-minded individual. And so, with a heart full of gratitude and a spirit of adventure, Alex embraced the new chapter in their life, a chapter that held the promise of new friendships, meaningful connections, and the continued magic of language and learning. The pages of their story turned, and the adventure continued, guided by the wisdom of Luna, the spirit of storytelling, and the boundless possibilities of language acquisition.
Chapter 1. The Call of the Sea. Seaview. A picturesque coastal town perched on the edge of a rugged cliff was home to young and dreamy-eyed Ethan. From the moment he could walk, he felt an irresistible pull towards the vast, shimmering expanse of the ocean that stretched beyond the horizon. The rhythmic sound of crashing waves and the briny scent of the sea filled his senses, igniting a passion that would shape his destiny. Every day, Ethan would spend hours by the water's edge, watching fishing boats sail off into the distance, disappearing into the mysterious unknown. He listened to the tales of brave sailors who returned with stories of far-off lands, hidden treasures, and encounters with mythical creatures that danced beneath the waves. Their words echoed in his mind, stirring an insatiable wanderlust. As Ethan grew older, his fascination with the sea only deepened. His room became adorned with nautical charts, seashells, and models of majestic ships. His dreams were filled with visions of setting sail on grand adventures, exploring uncharted territories, and unraveling the secrets that lay within the boundless ocean. The townsfolk of Seaview, captivated by Ethan's unwavering passion and adventurous spirit, affectionately called him Seafarer. His friends marveled at his extensive knowledge of maritime lore, and his family, though concerned for his safety, couldn't help but admire his unwavering determination. On his 21st birthday, Ethan stood on the rugged cliffs overlooking the vast expanse of the sea. The sun kissed his face, and the wind whispered promises of untold wonders. It was in that moment that he made a solemn vow to himself. He would answer the call of the sea and embark on a journey that would forever change his life. With a twinkle in his eye and a heart brimming with anticipation, Ethan bid farewell to Seaview, promising to return one day with stories that would captivate the hearts of all who listened. He secured passage on a majestic sailing ship named the Azure Pearl, a vessel known for its sturdy build and seasoned crew. As he stepped onto the deck, the scent of tar and salt mingled in the air, awakening a sense of adventure deep within him. As the ship set sail, Ethan stood at the bow, his gaze fixed on the endless horizon. The rhythmic sway of the waves beneath his feet filled him with a sense of liberation. The wind tugged at his hair, as if urging him to explore the uncharted waters and discover what lay beyond the edge of the world. With each passing day, Ethan's love for the sea grew stronger. He found solace in the solitude of the open water, a sanctuary where his spirit could roam free. The azure depths embraced him, inviting him to dive into its mysteries and uncover the treasures that lay hidden beneath. As the Azure Pearl sailed into uncharted territory, Ethan marveled at the wonders he encountered.
He witnessed schools of vibrant tropical fish darting through coral reefs, playful dolphins leaping in graceful arcs, and majestic whales breaching the surface in a mesmerizing display. The starry night skies guided his course, and he reveled in the beauty of constellations that had guided sailors for centuries. But amidst the breathtaking beauty of the ocean, Ethan also experienced the raw power of nature. He encountered ferocious storms that threatened to engulf the ship, their wrath testing the resolve of both crew and vessel. Yet Ethan remained undeterred, finding strength in the face of adversity and emerging from each tempest with a renewed sense of purpose. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, Ethan's voyage took him to distant lands, where he encountered diverse cultures, tasted exotic cuisines, and heard stories that ignited his imagination. The sea had become his teacher, revealing the interconnectedness of all lands and people, and nurturing his understanding of the world. And so, as the azure pearl sailed on, Ethan's spirit soared with each passing wave. He knew that he had answered the call of the sea, and in doing so, he had embarked on a journey of self-discovery, courage, and boundless possibilities. The stories he would return with would forever etch his name into the annals of Seaview's maritime history, a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who heed the call of the sea. Chapter 2. The voyage begins. The day of departure arrived, and Ethan stood on the deck of the Azure Pearl, his heart pounding with a mixture of excitement and nervous anticipation. The crew bustled around him, their voices muffled by the sound of ropes being secured and sails being unfurled. As the ship glided away from the safety of Seaview's harbor, a bittersweet sensation enveloped Ethan. He watched as the shoreline gradually receded, blending into the horizon. The familiar sights of his beloved town became smaller and smaller, fading into a distant memory. With each passing moment, the vastness of the ocean engulfed him, stretching out in all directions. The sea, once a mere expanse he admired from the shore, now embraced him, its immensity both humbling and exhilarating. The azure waters sparkled under the sun, inviting him to dive into the unknown. Ethan quickly became acquainted with the crew, each member sharing their own tales of adventure and imparting invaluable maritime knowledge. The captain, a weathered sailor with a salty beard and a glint in his eye, became a mentor figure to Ethan. He taught him the art of navigation, the skill of reading the stars, and the importance of respecting the unpredictable nature of the sea. Days turned into weeks as the Azure Pearl sailed onward, guided by the prevailing winds and the wisdom of the crew. Ethan embraced his duties, learning to hoist the sails, tie knots, and keep a vigilant watch. He marveled at the intricate teamwork required to navigate the ship, each member of the crew playing a vital role in the vessel's smooth operation. As they ventured farther from familiar shores, the sea revealed its mercurial nature. They encountered ferocious storms that tested their mettle, their mighty swells crashing against the hull, sending shivers through every plank. Ethan clung to the rigging, feeling the salty spray on his face as he marveled at the raw power of the elements. But not all days were tempestuous. There were calm mornings when the sea mirrored the sky, creating an illusion of infinite space. Dolphins would race alongside the ship, their sleek bodies leaping and diving, captivating everyone's attention. Seagulls followed in their wake, their calls echoing in the vastness, reminding Ethan that he was now a denizen of the sea. During the tranquil hours, Ethan would find solace in the serenity of the ocean. He would sit on the deck, legs dangling over the side, and lose himself in the rhythm of the waves. The salty air filled his lungs, rejuvenating his spirit and reaffirming his decision to answer the call of the sea. As the ship ventured into uncharted waters, excitement coursed through Ethan's veins. Every landfall brought a sense of wonder and discovery. He marveled at exotic flora and fauna, encountered diverse cultures, and tasted the flavors of distant lands. The sea had become his portal to new worlds, opening his eyes to the vast tapestry of humanity. Yet, even as Ethan embraced the adventure, he never forgot his origins. The memories of Seaview lingered in his heart, its quaint charm and the warmth of its people a constant source of inspiration. In quiet moments, he would gaze at the stars, seeking guidance and drawing strength from the invisible thread that connected him to his beloved hometown. The Azure Pearl sailed on, driven by the relentless spirit of exploration. Ethan's voyage had only just begun, and he eagerly anticipated the encounters that lay ahead. The sea would test him, shape him, and reveal the depths of his courage. But with each passing day, his connection to the ocean grew stronger, and he knew that his destiny was intertwined with the ebb and flow of the boundless sea. Chapter 3. The Storm's Wrath. As the Azure Pearl continued its voyage, the weather took an ominous turn. Dark clouds gathered on the horizon, their thunderous presence a foreboding sign of an approaching storm. The once calm seas grew restless, the waves rising and crashing with an unrelenting fury. The crew sprang into action, securing the ship and preparing for the onslaught of nature's wrath. Ethan's heart raced with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. He had heard tales of legendary storms, but now he would experience their might firsthand. As the tempest drew closer, the sky darkened. The wind howled and rain lashed against the ship like 1,000 tiny arrows. The thunderous booms echoed through the air, drowning out the shouts of the crew. Ethan clung to the railing, his hands gripped tightly, bracing himself against the violent sways of the vessel. The sea rose, monstrous waves crashing against the Azure Pearl, threatening to consume it with their ferocity. The ship groaned and creaked under the strain, as if protesting against the merciless forces of nature. It seemed as though they were at the mercy of the storm, a tiny speck tossed amidst the chaotic dance of wind and water. The crew fought valiantly, their voices raised in a cacophony of shouts and orders. They struggled to navigate the ship, battling against the elements to keep it on course and prevent it from being at the mercy of the unforgiving sea. Ethan found himself swept up in the adrenaline-fueled chaos. He clung to the rigging, his muscles straining against the wind as he assisted in tending to the sails. Rainwater stung his face, blending with his sweat as he worked with a determined focus. Fear had transformed into resolve, as he understood that their survival depended on their collective efforts. Time seemed to stretch endlessly as the storm raged on. Each thunderclap and lightning flash intensified the sense of urgency. But as the crew battled against the elements, their collective spirit remained unbroken. They were a team, united by a shared determination to weather the storm. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the storm began to subside. The winds eased, and the rain gradually tapered off, leaving behind a turbulent sea. The crew, drenched and weary, took a moment to catch their breath, their eyes filled with a mixture of relief and awe at their triumph over nature's fury. Ethan surveyed the scene, his gaze sweeping across the battered ship and the exhausted faces of his comrades. Though physically exhausted, a sense of pride welled within him. They had weathered the storm together, emerging stronger and more resilient. As the calm sea embraced them once again, Ethan couldn't help but feel a deep sense of gratitude for the power and unpredictability of the ocean. The storm had taught him humility, reminding him of the insignificance of human endeavors in the face of nature's might. The Azure Pearl sailed on, scars from the storm etched upon its hull. The crew, bonded by their shared experience, carried on with renewed determination. They had faced the storm's wrath and emerged victorious, their spirits unyielding and their resolve unbreakable. Ethan knew that the journey ahead would be filled with more challenges and storms, both literal and metaphorical. But with each trial they overcame, he grew more resolute. He was a sailor, a seeker of adventure and knowledge, and he would continue to navigate the sea with courage, embracing the storm's wrath as a testament to his indomitable spirit. Chapter 4. Island of Solitude. After braving the storm's wrath, the Azure Pearl found itself in uncharted waters, far from any known shores. The crew's spirits were uplifted, their confidence bolstered by their triumph over the tempest. However, fate had something unexpected in store for Ethan and his companions. As they sailed through the unexplored waters, a dense fog enveloped the ship, obscuring their vision and disorienting their senses. Desperate to navigate through the murky veil, they relied on instinct and the guidance of their experienced captain. But despite their efforts, they found themselves running aground on an unseen reef. The impact jarred the ship, its timbers groaning in protest as it came to a sudden halt. Panic rippled through the crew, and they worked frantically to assess the damage. It became clear that the Azure Pearl had suffered significant structural damage, leaving them stranded in an unfamiliar and deserted location. Ethan's heart sank as he surveyed their surroundings. The ship had run ashore on a small, uninhabited island, surrounded by crystal, clear waters, and lush green foliage. The island seemed untouched by human presence, a pristine sanctuary in the midst of the vast ocean. The crew quickly set to work, salvaging supplies from the damaged ship. They established a temporary camp, using materials from the wreckage to build shelters and create a semblance of comfort amidst their newfound isolation. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months as they adapted to their solitary existence. Ethan's heart oscillated between a yearning for the open sea and a reluctant acceptance of their current situation. The island, though isolated, held a certain beauty that couldn't be denied. Ethan discovered hidden treasures within the island's boundaries. He marveled at the diversity of its flora and fauna, the vibrant colors and exotic scents that enveloped him as he ventured further inland. He learned to forage for edible fruits, fish in the surrounding waters, and hunt small game, relying on his survival skills to sustain himself and his companions. Despite the challenges they faced, the crew found solace in the simplicity of their lives on the island. They shared stories around the campfire, forging bonds that grew stronger with each passing day. They embraced the beauty of the natural world surrounding them, finding joy in the chirping of birds and the gentle lapping of waves against the shore. Ethan, in particular, found comfort in the solitude. The absence of the constant rush and noise of civilization allowed his mind to wander freely, connecting with the rhythms of nature. He would often wander along the shoreline, losing himself in the symphony of crashing waves and seagulls' calls. To combat the loneliness that occasionally settled upon their hearts, Ethan crafted a small wooden figure from a piece of driftwood, naming it Wilson. Though just a simple carving, Wilson became a silent companion, offering solace and companionship during moments of reflection and solitude. In those quiet moments, as the sun set over the tranquil horizon, Ethan contemplated the profound lessons the island had bestowed upon him. He learned to appreciate the beauty of simplicity, the power of resilience, and the importance of introspection. He found strength within himself, forged bonds with his fellow castaways, and discovered that even in the midst of isolation, human connection could thrive. Little did Ethan know that their time on the island would shape their destinies in ways they couldn't have imagined. The island held secrets and challenges that would test their spirits and propel them toward their ultimate fate. But for now, as they continued to adapt to their island home, they found solace in the serenity and discovered the hidden wonders that lay within the confines of their island sanctuary. Chapter 5. Building a Sanctuary. Days turned into weeks, and the castaways on the deserted island focused their efforts on building a sanctuary amidst the untamed wilderness. Ethan, along with his fellow crewmates, channeled their resourcefulness and determination to create a sense of comfort and security in their newfound home. Using the remnants salvaged from the Azure Pearl, they constructed sturdy shelters made from driftwood and palm fronds. They strategically positioned them to provide shade from the scorching sun and shelter from the occasional tropical downpours. The huts became their havens, offering respite from the elements and a place to rest and rejuvenate. With each passing day, their ingenuity flourished. They devised a system to collect rainwater using large leaves and improvised gutters to channel the precious resource into barrels. This ensured a steady supply of fresh water, quenching their thirst and allowing them to tend to their needs. Ethan, drawing on his love for botany, began to explore the island's flora. He identified various edible plants, teaching the crew which ones could be safely consumed. Together, they transformed a small patch of land into a thriving vegetable garden, utilizing seeds they had brought with them or discovered on the island. The verdant foliage provided them with sustenance and a sense of accomplishment. As they settled into their routines, they established a division of labor to maintain a harmonious community. Some ventured into the surrounding waters, adeptly catching fish and gathering seafood to diversify their diet. Others took charge of hunting and gathering, ensuring a steady supply of protein. Each castaway contributed their unique skills, fostering a sense of purpose and camaraderie. To navigate the island's dense foliage, they fashioned tools from shells, rocks, and branches. They crafted rudimentary fishing nets, fashioned ropes from sturdy vines, and honed their survival skills, adapting to the demands of their environment. The island became their classroom, teaching them the art of resilience and self-sufficiency. Amidst the challenges they faced, moments of respite allowed the castaways to indulge in simple joys. They would gather around a crackling fire, sharing stories and laughter that echoed through the night. The flickering flames cast dancing shadows upon their faces, reminding them of the enduring spirit of humanity, even in the most secluded corners of the world. In their quest for familiarity, they also created small mementos and tokens to adorn their shelters. Pieces of seashells and coral, woven into intricate patterns, served as reminders of the ocean that surrounded them. They discovered the hidden talents within themselves, transforming driftwood into delicate carvings that captured the essence of their journey. Ethan's carving skills flourished, bringing Wilson to life with intricate details and a whimsical expression. The wooden figure had become more than an inanimate companion. It was a symbol of resilience, a silent confidant during the long days of solitude. As they toiled under the island's sun, the castaways discovered a newfound appreciation for the interconnectedness of life. They observed the delicate balance of the ecosystem, the harmony between the land and sea. The island became a microcosm of nature's beauty, reinforcing their responsibility to protect and preserve the environment they had come to call home. With each passing day, the castaways not only built physical structures, but also forged bonds of friendship and support. They found solace in shared experiences and found strength in each other. Their island sanctuary, though isolated, became a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of unity. As they looked upon their creation, a true sanctuary amidst the wild, they felt a profound sense of achievement. The island had transformed from an inhospitable landscape to a place of refuge and growth. It was a testament to their ingenuity, adaptability, and unwavering determination to thrive in the face of adversity. And so, surrounded by their handcrafted shelters and the lush beauty of the island, the castaways found solace and a renewed sense of purpose. They had built more than just physical structures. They had constructed a sanctuary that nurtured their spirits and strengthened their resolve. Chapter 6. Wilson, the Silent Companion. In the midst of their solitary existence on the deserted island, Ethan found solace in the company of an unlikely companion. The wooden figure he had carved and named Wilson. What started as a simple creation had evolved into something much more profound, a silent confidant and a symbol of companionship in the face of isolation. Ethan would often find himself sitting by the shore, gazing out at the vast expanse of the ocean. With Wilson by his side, he would engage in imaginary conversations, sharing his hopes, fears, and dreams. It was through these one-sided dialogues that Ethan found comfort and a sense of connection. As the days turned into weeks, the bond between Ethan and Wilson grew stronger. The wooden figure became a source of unwavering support, listening intently to Ethan's musings, fears, and triumphs. Though it remained silent, Wilson's presence brought a semblance of humanity to the otherwise solitary existence on the island. Chapter 9. A Flicker of Hope. Years had passed since the castaways had returned to Seaview, their triumphant return becoming the stuff of legends. Life had settled into a comfortable rhythm, but there was a lingering yearning within Ethan. A desire to seek new adventures and embrace the call of the sea once again. One evening, as Ethan gazed out at the vast expanse of the ocean, a familiar restlessness stirred within him. The waves danced under the golden hues of the setting sun, whispering tales of uncharted territories and hidden treasures. A flicker of hope ignited within his heart, urging him to embark on another journey. Ethan couldn't ignore the call any longer. He knew he had a duty to share the lessons he had learned, the resilience he had acquired, and the hope he had carried throughout his island odyssey. His experiences had shaped him, and he yearned to inspire others to embrace the spirit of adventure and resilience that resided within them. With a newfound sense of purpose, Ethan gathered a small group of like-minded individuals, dreamers and seekers who were ready to answer the call of the sea. Together, they embarked on a voyage, leaving behind the familiarity of Seaview in search of the unknown. Their vessel, aptly named the Flicker of Hope, sailed through uncharted waters, guided by the North Star and fueled by their unwavering determination. Each member of the crew brought unique skills and experiences, united by their shared longing for adventure and discovery. Their journey was not without challenges. They encountered treacherous storms that tested their resolve, but the flicker of hope within their hearts burned brighter. They leaned on one another, finding strength in their collective spirit and unwavering support. As they sailed from one distant shore to another, they witnessed the beauty and diversity of the world. They encountered vibrant cultures, tasted exotic cuisines, and listened to stories that awakened their imaginations. The sea once again became their teacher, unveiling the interconnectedness of humanity and nurturing their understanding of the world. Throughout their voyage, Ethan shared the lessons he had learned during his time on the deserted island. He encouraged his crewmates to embrace resilience in the face of adversity, to find strength within themselves, and to seek the beauty that lay hidden in the unexplored corners of the world. The flicker of hope became a beacon of inspiration, attracting individuals from various walks of life who sought to join their cause. Their mission extended beyond personal discovery. They aimed to spread hope and resilience to all who were willing to embrace the unknown. With each new landfall, they formed connections with locals, fostering understanding and unity amidst diversity. They participated in community initiatives, offering support and sharing their stories of triumph over adversity. Their presence brought a flicker of hope to those they encountered, igniting a spark of resilience within the hearts of others. The journey of the flicker of hope became more than a physical voyage. It became a metaphor for the human spirit. It symbolized the indomitable power of hope, resilience, and the unyielding pursuit of dreams. Their story spread far and wide, inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and empowerment. Years passed, and Ethan and his crew continued to navigate the seas, spreading their message of hope and resilience to all corners of the world. Their legacy grew, their impact immeasurable. The flicker of hope they carried within them had ignited a flame that would continue to burn brightly, inspiring generations to come. And so, as the flicker of hope sailed into the sunset, their hearts filled with gratitude and anticipation. They knew that their voyage was far from over, for the call of the sea and the flicker of hope within their souls would forever guide their journey. They were the embodiment of resilience, reminding the world that within each individual there lies a spark, a flicker of hope waiting to be kindled. Chapter 10. Rescued but forever changed. As the final chapter of their journey unfolded, the crew of the Flicker of Hope found themselves once again rescued, but this time from the relentless waves of the open sea. They were brought aboard a passing vessel, their mission of spreading hope and resilience fulfilled, but their spirits forever transformed. The crew disembarked, their eyes filled with a mixture of gratitude and nostalgia. They had witnessed the vastness of the world, experienced the beauty of diverse cultures, and shared their stories of triumph over adversity. They had left an indelible mark on the hearts of those they encountered, igniting a flicker of hope that would continue to burn brightly. Returning to the shores of Seaview, the crew of the Flicker of Hope was welcomed as heroes once again. The townsfolk celebrated their resilience, eager to hear tales of their latest voyage and the lessons they had learned. They were seen as beacons of hope, symbols of the transformative power of embracing the unknown. But as the cheers subsided and life settled back into its familiar rhythm, each crew member carried within them a sense of restlessness. The call of the sea continued to whisper in their ears, a constant reminder of the journeys they had undertaken and the depths of their own potential. Ethan, forever changed by his experiences, felt a longing to continue exploring and inspiring others. He knew that his journey wasn't over. There were more stories to share, more hearts to touch. He felt a deep responsibility to continue spreading hope, resilience, and the power of embracing the unknown. With the support of his crewmates, Ethan embarked on a new chapter of his life. He became a storyteller, weaving tales of adventure and resilience that captivated audiences near and far. Through his words, he transported listeners to distant shores, inspiring them to embrace their own callings and seek the flicker of hope that resided within. Ethan's stories resonated with people from all walks of life. They reminded them that resilience is not just a trait found in extraordinary individuals. It exists within the heart of every human being. His words became a catalyst for change, motivating others to overcome their own challenges and pursue their dreams with unwavering determination. Years passed, and Ethan's influence continued to grow. He traveled from town to town, village to village, sharing his stories and empowering others to embrace their own journeys. The flicker of hope he carried within him had ignited a flame in countless hearts, creating a ripple effect of resilience and positive change. As the years turned into decades, Ethan's legacy endured. His tales were passed down from generation to generation, inspiring future adventurers to answer the call of the sea and embrace the unknown. The spirit of the flicker of hope lived on, a reminder of the power of resilience, the beauty of diversity, and the transformative nature of embracing one's true potential. And so, as the sun set on Ethan's own journey, he knew that his impact had surpassed the boundaries of time. The flicker of hope he had carried with him had become a guiding light for generations to come. He had fulfilled his mission, leaving behind a world forever changed by his unwavering spirit and the stories he had shared. As the final chapter came to a close, Ethan found solace in the knowledge that his legacy would endure. The call of the sea would forever echo in his heart, a reminder of the transformative power of embracing the unknown. And though his physical journey had reached its conclusion, the flicker of hope within him would continue to guide the souls of those who dared to dream, explore, and embrace their own journeys of resilience and self-discovery. Epilogue. From Castaway to Explorer. Years had passed since Ethan's return from the deserted island, his triumphant journey immortalized in the annals of Seaview's history. The lessons learned and the resilience gained during his time as a castaway had forever changed him, setting him on a lifelong path of exploration and discovery. Ethan, now an experienced sailor and seasoned explorer, had become a well-known figure in the world of adventure. His tales of survival, resilience, and the power of embracing the unknown captivated audiences far and wide. He had transformed from a dreamy-eyed youth to a seasoned explorer, driven by an insatiable curiosity and an unyielding spirit. Embarking on expeditions to the far reaches of the globe, Ethan ventured into uncharted territories, charting new maps and unraveling the mysteries of the world. He delved into dense rainforests, traversed treacherous mountain ranges, and sailed through unexplored waters, leaving his mark on every place he touched. His expeditions were not merely about conquest or personal gain. They were driven by a deep respect for the environment and a desire to preserve the world's natural wonders. Ethan became an advocate for conservation, using his influence and experiences to raise awareness about the importance of protecting our planet. Throughout his adventures, Ethan continued to inspire others to embrace their own inner explorers, to step outside their comfort zones and discover the untapped potential within themselves. He taught them that resilience is not just about surviving adversity, it is about thriving and embracing the challenges that come their way. In recognition of his contributions, Ethan received numerous accolades and honors. He became an ambassador for exploration and resilience, using his platform to empower individuals and communities to overcome obstacles and embrace the call of their own adventures. But amidst the fame and recognition, Ethan remained grounded, always mindful of the lessons learned during his time as a castaway. He carried the flicker of hope within him, a reminder of the transformative power of resilience and the importance of embracing the unknown. His humility and authenticity resonated with others, forging deep connections with people from all walks of life. As the years turned into decades, Ethan's explorations expanded beyond the physical world. He delved into the depths of human emotions, traversing the intricate landscapes of the human heart. He shared stories of inner resilience, inspiring others to navigate their own emotional storms and emerge stronger on the other side. Ethan's impact extended far beyond his own lifetime. The flicker of hope he carried within him had become a beacon of inspiration for generations to come. His legacy lived on in the hearts of those who dared to dream, explore, and embrace their own journeys of resilience and self-discovery. And so, as the final chapter of Ethan's life came to a close, he found solace in the knowledge that he had fulfilled his purpose. From castaway to explorer, he had embarked on a journey of self-discovery, transforming his own life and inspiring countless others along the way. As the sun set on his final expedition, Ethan's spirit remained alive, forever sailing the uncharted seas of possibility. His legacy, a testament to the power of resilience and the beauty of embracing the unknown, would continue to guide future adventurers, urging them to answer the call of the sea and embark on their own transformative journeys. And as the world embraced the legacy of Ethan, castaways of the soul found solace in his stories, finding hope and inspiration in their own moments of solitude. The castaway within each individual was awakened, forever propelled towards the vast horizons of possibility, forever driven to explore, to grow, and to embrace the uncharted territories that lie within.